321. Okay, so here's Calc 30, 2A. This is 2.4, so we're talking about the product rule here. And this one says differentiate and simplify. Sorry, we get there? So differentiate and simplify. So for 2A, we're going to remember we have, if you have two functions, you want to take the derivative of them. Derivative of the first times the second, plus the first times the derivative of the second. Looks just like that. So we're going to go derivative of the first, which is x cubed, that's 3x squared, times the second. Just leave that all alone. Plus the first, left alone, times the derivative of the second. So the derivative of the second is just 2x from this term, plus 2. And then the 3 is a constant, so that derivative is 0. So it's just like this. Now it does say simplify, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to expand gather like terms and write it as a polynomial. So it's going to look like this. 3x to the 4 plus 6x cubed plus 9x squared plus 2x to the 4 plus 2x cubed. We've got 5x to the 4s, we've got 8x cubes, and we've got 9x squared. I think you can leave it like that. You don't, I mean, you could factor your answer here, factor. So you could factor this, you don't have to. The back of the book gives this as an answer, so that's totally fine. You know, a simple factoring, what you could do here, take an x squared out even, yeah, take an x squared out. 5x squared plus 8x plus 9. So you could do that too, yeah. 9, 5. Yeah, that's good too. So here's 3A, and this one framed a little bit differently. It says find the slope of the tangent to the given curve. That's the y equals right here. Slope of the tangent line to this, at the point whose x coordinate is given. So at x equals 2. So let's say that we have f of x. What we're trying to find is f prime of 2. So we want to find the derivative, and we want to plug 2 in for the value for x. So we're actually looking for f prime of 2. That's what we're looking for. And the nice thing about this is that you're just looking for a value, so when you do the derivative of this, you do not have to simplify the expression before you plug in the 2. So you can basically take the derivative, do not simplify that long expression, and just plug 2 in. So I'll show you. So f prime of x, which is the same as y prime, is going to be the derivative of the first, that's negative 2, times the second, plus, I'll get you to help me out with this one, the first, which is 1 minus 2x. What's the derivative of the second? Yeah, it's just 3. Right on. So this is f prime of x, right? It's an unsimplified expression. No problem. Remember what we're trying to find here. We're trying to find f prime of 2. So guess what I do? I take all the x's that I see, and I simply replace them with a 2. And that's all I'm looking for here, f prime of 2. So that's going to be negative 2 times, what's the 6 minus 4? Positive 2. 1 minus 4 is negative 3 times 3. And so the answer to this question, the slope of the tangent to the curve at the given point whose x-coordinate is given, is simply f prime of 2, which is going to be negative 4 minus 9. We'll check that answer. Yeah, that answer is confirmed with negative 13. I pulled that from the solution manual there. Let's take the derivative, plug in x equals 2, negative 13. Any questions?
No.
All right, so here is the red graph is this graph in the question. Okay, y equals 1 minus 2x times 3x minus 4. That's this red graph that you'll see here. And then I drew a line that has a slope of negative 13, and then I just put b as the intercept so I could move it kind of around. But you can kind of see that when I move this line around, if I get it just right where it touches the graph at one point, pretty close to touching the graph here, right? And that's at y equals 2, right there. See the 2? So if I, boom, that hits twice now, and pretty close to hitting once there. See? Look at that, at x equals 2. So that is a tangent line at x equals 2. The slope is 13. Another way you can check that.